Hello, this is Harry. Welcome again to A Senior's Perspective with a Twist. I'm going to be talking about the Washington Quarter, the 1944 P and the 1944 D and the 1944 S quarters. I'm going to start with the 1944 P. Washington Quarter has over 104 million that were minted. These are silver quarters. Uh, just before during World War II, I believe. Um, anyway, the 1944D has over 14 million. That's quite a drop from 104 million. The 1944S has over 12 million. Now, you might wonder, why are you picking these three quarters to talk about? Well, according to the Red Book, and these three quarters have come out of my collection to show them. They all have a hub die era, and it appears on. I've talked about this quarter before. It's been a while, but I noticed that they all have or show doubling of the earlobe and the nostril. And this has come from the master hub or the master die. And I will show, starting with the 1944, hate touching them. And these will go back into my collection. But if you can see, there is no, let's make this bigger. There's no letter there. So that is the 1944 P. Now, to show the error, hopefully you can see that. Let me make it a little bigger. The earlobe is doubled. Right there. There's a double earlobe. And the nostril is also doubled. This all came from these dies. You remember, what makes these coins different is the mint mark. Now you should be able to see that doubling on that earlobe. But all of these 1944s, this is the 44P, have that doubling. Now we'll pick this one up, turn it over. That's the D. Turn it back over again, and let's see if I can get this. There's the doubling. It's clear. At least I can see it right here on the earlobe. And then the nostril. The nostril, you should be able to see that. That doubling. Right in there. Okay, that's the second one. And here's the one that's, well, wait a minute. Let me make that smaller. Move that over a little. So it's 1944. Turn it back over. Make it a little bigger. You see the S there. The S is a repunch. Let me see if you can see that. Let's see here. sure if you can see that, but this, see how thick it is? It is doubled. It's a, excuse me, not doubled. It's a repunch. Maybe you can see it there, but that's a repunch mint mark. Now, back to show that all three have the same doubling. And that one's very clear. That's prominent. See that doubling on the ear and the earlobe. And I checked. Let's see if this is the one. There was some doubling on the back of the hair on one of these. I don't remember which one, but you get the point. These, all three of these coins have the same doubling on the earlobe and the nostril. Oh, I didn't show the nostril on this coin. You should be able to see that. And then I'll put a little, there's doubling. I see it very clearly, right? And get this right. Right there. Doubling on the nostril. So all these coins, 44s, have the same issue, doubling on the earlobe and the nostril. When I first discovered it, I was happy, but then I did research on the coins. According to the Red Book, the hub, the die, has the same for all of them. The reason they appear the same is that the 1944 does not have a mint mark. The 1944 D has a mint mark, which was punched in, and then the 1944 S. So they're all coming from the same hub. So with that being said, this is a note on these coins from my collection that I have. I say thank you for watching. If you have any comments, I welcome them. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I ask that you would. I say thank you and have a good day.